Here are my top 20 beauty and fashion hacks that I know at 58 that I wish I knew at 30. Please, please, please don't over-tweeze your brows. Please. Stop buying uncomfortable bras, shoulder digging, boob stabbing, back riding torture chambers. Be gone. Start by building a capsule wardrobe in classic neutrals. You won't be a sad beige mom when everything matches. Then find out if you're hot or cold. Knowing your season, whether warm or cool, will help you pop the right colors. Tailoring makes clothes look expensive. A nip here and a tuck there, and suddenly a $40 dress looks designer. Uber high heels, not worth the pain, and most certainly not a good look when you can't walk and straighten your knees. Lip liner is a game changer. It defines, lifts, and prevents feathering. Choose a shade close to your natural lip color. Don't be afraid to change your hair. It doesn't define you. Play, create, and learn to love yourself, even if you have an epic fail. Less is more with foundation. It should look like your skin and not spackle. Don't chase youth, chase confidence. Your energy and posture will do more for your look than any wrinkle cream. Don't forget your neck and hands. They age quickly. Treat them with the same care as your face. Embrace dry shampoo and texturizers, not just for volume. They can extend your style and help you create new looks. Mix high and low. A Zara blouse with designer shoes. Oh yeah. Blazers are magic. Poof. Class, confidence. Purge often and purposely. If it doesn't make you feel amazing, then donate. Accessorize strategically. A scarf on a bag, a cool pair of earrings, or a really neat cuff around your wrist can take you from simple to stylish. No more raccoon eyes. Concealer should be just one shade lighter than foundation. When in doubt, monochrome it out. Head to toe in one look is sleek and slimming. Know your signature scent. It becomes a part of your identity. Vanilla gal here. Your smile is your best accessory. Take care of your teeth, whiten as needed, and let joy radiate.
Okay, so your capsule wardrobe isn't working for you. Let me tell you why. Tip number one, your basics are too basic. Owning a t-shirt that's see-through or unflattering is not a foundation, it's a frustration. I like a heavyweight t-shirt like this, a boxier fit with a slightly longer sleeve. It's more flattering, I reach for it more. Take the time to actually find basics that you love. Tip number two, you're following someone else's capsule list and not your own lifestyle. There are certain things that are not in my capsule wardrobe, like kitten heels, for example. I do not work in an office, I do not work in a corporate job. They are not an essential for me. I work from home, I live in the countryside, and spend most of my time with horses and dogs. Honestly, a pair of Wellington boots is in my capsule wardrobe, but I know it won't be in everybody else's. If it doesn't suit your day-to-day, it does not belong in your capsule wardrobe. And tip number three, you're aiming for neutral, but you end up just looking bland. Just because an item is considered basic doesn't mean it needs to be bland. Capsule wardrobes need to consist of contrasts, textures, colours, and they need to include colours that actually suit you. The goal is not to look bland, it's to be wearable and timeless. If you need any help in curating the perfect capsule wardrobe, then drop a comment below, let me know what you're struggling with, and I'll be here to help.
One of the biggest decluttering mistakes that people make is to get so overwhelmed with the idea of decluttering that they don't do it at all. The truth is that you can declutter your closet one t-shirt, one blazer, one dress at a time, so long as you have a box at the bottom of your closet for depositing these items. As you try them on, if they don't fit, if they do not flatter, pop them in the box so that you don't have to think about them again. And once that box is completely full, you can ship it off. I am a huge fan of ThredUp, RealReal, or you can bring them to your local thrift store, or you can bring them to the Goodwill or Salvation Army. You have options. You don't have to devote an entire day to decluttering. You can do it one article of clothing at a time.
This is the number one mistake I see in people's closets and how to fix it. The issue isn't usually that people don't have a lot of clothes. It's that a majority of the clothes that they have are like almost right pieces. What I mean by that is, say you want to get a white t-shirt. You have no direction as to like how it should fit, how it should look, what it should be made up of. A lot of people will just buy the first white t-shirt that they see or find and not necessarily consider the specifics of it. Silhouette on you, how it drapes, quality, the fabric, and the brand too. All of that matters, and all of that goes into making a good staple piece in your wardrobe. So if you get that white t-shirt, it doesn't necessarily like work for you and isn't something you gravitate towards, a lot of the time people will want to correct that and will just keep buying white t-shirts that they find without really any direction. So you end up having a lot of staple white tees, but not one that you actually like and that actually like works for your wardrobe. When you're buying clothes with that mindset, you end up with a closet full of clothes that doesn't really like function well for you. That's why you might feel like you have a closet full of clothes but like nothing to wear. The solution is to slow down and be intentional with your purchases and what you're actually looking for. Consider the silhouette, the materials, how it feels on you, and how it drapes. All of those things go into whether or not you're actually going to reach for that piece once it is in your closet. When every piece in your wardrobe is bought with that intention, then getting dressed ends up being a lot easier.
Which are two of the biggest reasons why you have a full closet but feel like you have nothing to wear. The endowment effect essentially proves our tendency to overvalue what we own simply because we own it. And in his book Essentialism, Greg McKeown talks about the endowment effect and how it works against us when we're striving for less but better. He gives this example of once we've said yes to something, we then feel a sense of ownership over that project or commitment. And because we've already said yes, it makes it so much harder to walk away and let go of it. And the same is true of our clothes. Once we've said yes, brought it into our home and into our closets, even if it stops serving us, we still place a higher value on that item just because we own it. So here are some questions that can help you escape this effect. If I didn't already own this item, would I buy it again? How much would I pay for it? The answers will give you the true value of the item. If I lost my luggage with this item inside, would I miss it? Repurchase it? This will give you insight on how much it serves you. And in the same vein as those last two questions, if a friend was cleaning out their closet and offered you this item, would you be excited or would you pass? Does it actually deserve a place in your wardrobe, or is it just the endowment effect? If you find your closet full of what ifs and I might need that someday, you might be feeling the fear of scarcity. And here are some questions that could help. When was the last time I actually wore this? If you haven't reached for the item in a year or two, realistically, when will you? What is the worst case scenario if I let this item go? If that someday comes, is it possible that you could rent or borrow or even buy something that fits your style better? And just a reminder that wardrobe editing is about making space for the items that truly serve you best.
These outfit mistakes are aging you, and most women don't even realize they're doing them. Number 1, dated silhouettes. It's not the item, it's the shape. When the fit is outdated, the whole outfit feels outdated. We've all worn this and we thought we looked incredible. Just by updating the silhouette instantly modernizes everything. I've added some tailored pants, I've opened up my cardigan, I've even rolled the sleeves. Same outfit, completely different feel. Number 2, the wrong footwear. Your shoes can drag your whole outfit down. A cleaner, more refined shoe pulls the whole look together. It could be something like sleek flats, boots, or even a pointed toe. Shoes can age an outfit or elevate it. And number 3, you're skipping the finishing touches. This is where an outfit falls flat. You're not missing clothes, you're missing those finishing pieces. Just some small tweaks, a tuck, belt, jewelry, bag, sunglasses. This is what makes an outfit look styled and not just worn.
Stop making these 3 fashion mistakes when shopping for clothes. They're keeping your wardrobe stuck. Number 1, buying complete outfits instead of smart individual pieces. You don't need a whole new look with every single shopping trip. You need pieces that work with what you own already. So make sure you ask yourself, can I style this 3 different ways with items that I already own? Number 2, only buying your usual size. Smart dressers know the number on the label means nothing. So try on multiple sizes and focus on fit, not the number on the label. Style is all about silhouette and not sticking to a number. And number 3, just buying trend pieces and thinking you're updating your wardrobe. It's like decorating a house with no furniture. You need to start with good foundations and then sprinkle in the trends. Hope this helps.
The more clothes you buy, the more options you have. The more options you have, the more decision fatigue you feel getting dressed. The more decision fatigue you feel, the more you resent your closet. The more you resent your closet, the more you want to fix it. The more you want to fix it, the more clothes that you buy. If this sounds familiar at all, I get it, because I was stuck in this cycle for years before I realized that excessive shopping was getting me nowhere. It had done the opposite of what I wanted it to. It made me perpetually unsatisfied with my closet and put me in a boatload of credit card debt. Now I'm credit card debt free and have more clarity and appreciation for my wardrobe than I've had honestly in my entire life. So my message to you is to let go of the consumer culture brainwashing that personal style is something you have to be constantly searching for, that you have to define it, label it, fit it into this perfectly defined aesthetic. Instead of scrolling on this app or your favorite brand's website for inspiration, go play around in your closet. Declutter the pieces you hesitate to wear. Outfit repeat the ones you love. And ask yourself, what do the items I declutter have in common? What do the items I love have in common? Because this is how you build a closet you love, not from the outside in, but from the inside out.
When one is cleaning out one's closet, what is one thing that everyone should get rid of?
If you haven't worn something in a year or two, it has to go. If it's another black sweater that doesn't look so great, give it to the needy. And when it really doesn't fit, between us, it's never gonna fit again. Out the door.
My closet theory is that we have it all wrong. We are told that we need to organize our closets in monochrome. So like all the whites, all the grays, like leading into like that gradual gradient of color and everything's color organized. I used to do that. I don't think that's the answer. I think the answer is boutique style. I don't know if that's already a thing. I think it's boutique style. What do I mean by that? What's the difference between you walking into a department store and you going into like a small niche curated boutique? I'll tell you what it is. You go to a department store and everything is mushed into like, look at all the black, look at all the white, look at all the color. At least that's what I think of when I go to department stores. If your department store is not like that, please do not come for me. That's what I think of. And so what happens when you organize your closet in that way is everything starts to blend together and none of your pieces have a unique identity. So you have a bunch of black, I don't know, tank tops or blouses. They all start to look the same because they're all next to each other and it's just black, right? I just reorganized my closet, and if you know me, you know I do this almost every 2.5, 3 months. I purge, I put things on Poshmark, I sell, I figure out how to reuse my things, and I love to reorganize my closet, but I did it different this time. I did it boutique style. So, yes, there's an essence of monochrome, kinda, but that's because I kind of struggle with having color, and I'm working on it, as you can see. Everything is organized in a way that a boutique would be, right? So there's a pant, there's a set, there's a blouse, there's another top, there's like a little vest. So it's things that you wouldn't normally put together because normally it's all your jeans, all your skirts, all your tops. And yes, this may not work for everyone, but I think this is going to change the game for me because I'm looking at my closet so differently and thinking of new outfits. Organize your closet, or try, in the way it would look if it were in a boutique. You know what I'm talking about. You would walk in and you were so inspired by all the outfits, or everything looked pretty. Why? Because this right here, let me find a good one. This became an outfit and you wouldn't even have thought of that if this was next to 1,000 green things. So here's this top from Banana Republic. It's like this little linen vest thing, but oh hey, it's next to this really plain Abercrombie wife beater. I don't think we can say that anymore, but you know what I'm talking about, tank top. And then here's these like beige linen pants, and wow, look at that, chic safari. Wouldn't have thought of that if that wasn't next to each other. And then it's also next to other things that I can like repurpose too. Oh, maybe I did those linen pants with this white vest that I have going on here, or you guys get where I'm going. Now, this may not apply to everyone, and it may only apply to people that have eternal spring and winter, like us in Miami, where you can do that with your closet. Look, this is coming from someone that has had a monochrome organized closet her entire life, and I swore by it. But then everything started to blend together, and I think it just hit me today that I'm gonna start or continue to organize my closet like a boutique would.
I've been using the wrong hangers this entire time. You need this tip if you are redoing your closet, or maybe you're just wanting to reorganize and make the pants look a little bit better. These are the hangers that I use. They're just a standard velvet hanger from Costco. You get them in a pack of like 100 or something like that. But you need these baby hangers. The issue I was having with these hangers is that when I would hang my pants on them, even though there was that grip from the velvet, they would slide and look ugly. Maybe one pair is like this, the other pair is like this on the hanger, and it just doesn't look cohesive like this. I saw a TikTok and they're like, use a baby hanger, and I'm like, that's genius, because then there's no room for it to slide around. And so when they're on a baby hanger like this, there's no room for them to shift or get unorganized, because look what happens. Even though I move them around, they're not moving. It looks perfect all the time. I got them for like $20 for a pack of like 50 Totally worth it.
Did you know that for every 10 items in your closet, you're probably only regularly wearing about 2 of them? And while you might be keeping a few items for sentimental reasons or special occasions, the rest of them are just creating clutter. And when you open your closet, your brain can't differentiate between what fits and what doesn't, what's in season and what's not, and what you haven't worn in years. It just sees a big jumble of stuff. And while you like and might want to wear a few of those things, they just get buried under everything else. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to pull everything out of your closet, and then I want you to ask yourself these 6 questions as you go through every piece. Number 1, would I buy this again? Number 2, have I worn it in the last year? 3, and this is important, do I feel confident wearing it? 4, can I style it in multiple ways with pieces already in my closet? 5, does it still fit well? And 6, is it still in good condition? By answering these questions, you'll start to clear the clutter and make space for what truly serves your style.
Girl, what's going on with that closet? This year we are elevating our closet and you don't have a choice. Don't want to hear it. Write this down. First on the agenda, throw away them clothes. Throw it away. Give it away. Donate it. If you did not wear it last year, you're not gonna wear it this year. Please. Up next, that outfit that you don't have nowhere to go, you don't have nowhere to wear it, find somewhere to wear it this year. Find somewhere. Find somewhere. You see that Shein cart that you got 521 million items in? I need you to empty that cart, love. And when I say empty that cart, I don't mean with your wallet. Bruh. I mean put it back. Thank you. Up next, I need you to get at least 5 errand outfits. We're gonna put some effort into looking presentable, okay? You know how everybody says you need a little black dress? You need 3. I need you to get a freakum dress that's towing the line of being a hoe, but not really, because we're keeping it cute. You're a Christian girl. Calm down. I need you to get an elegant black dress, something that you could wear to a more uppity type of function. Then I need you to get a black dress that you can wear to more formal function. This is the most important one. You see them panty you had since 2003? You nasty, throw it away. Last but not least, I need you to take risk this year because I need you to figure out your personal style.
We only wear about 20% of what's in our closets at any given time. The other 80% is just in there taking up space. Take out that 80%. It will be life-changing in a multitude of ways. Number 1, you're gonna look at the 20% that you're actually wearing because that's what you're gonna put back in and you're gonna say, I have no clothes. But this is a good thing and here's why. Because then you're gonna be able to intentionally fill in the gaps in your wardrobe. You're gonna be able to walk into the store and shop with a purpose and say, I need a good fitting pair of jeans. I need some new t-shirts. I need some trendy new items. You will be able to accurately assess what the gaps are in your wardrobe, which will remove the decision fatigue on the shopping side of things too.